Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Morning. Can you please state your name, where you teach, or what do you do here at Poteet High School?
My name is Leslie Edwards, and I am the Assistant Principal Registrar at Poteet High School.
Okay.
I'm Joyce Wascom, and I'm the instructional coach at Poteet High School.
Okay. So how familiar are you with the campus vision statement?
Pretty familiar.
Okay.
I helped work on it.
And you?
Yes, same thing. We work in the summer to create the vision, the mission statement that we'll use throughout the year.
Okay. Now, what impact does the campus vision have on you think, let's say, for what you do right now?
I think it has an impact on everything that we do. Over the summer, we look at what programs worked, what part of our vision we've achieved, what we're still working on, and look at ways that we can reunite the staff and how we'll get everyone together to work on that vision again the upcoming year. If there's anything we need to tweak or change, and just how it all works together.
Now, do you feel that this is kind of important to have the vision on this campus?
Oh, without question. One of the things it does is the vision, and it allows us to set our goals, and our goals then relate to the CIP, then that relates to professional development, it relates to site-based money being spent, so it's absolutely everything how to improve a school.
So what is the actual vision statement for Poteet High School?
The vision statement for Poteet is very short, very sweet. It's Poteet Strong. Everything we do, we want to be strong in. We want to be strong academically. We want to be strong in our extracurriculars. We want strong instruction. So everything that we do frames around those two words, Poteet Strong.
Okay. Is Poteet strong, do you think?
Oh, Poteet Strong.
Okay.
What's interesting is most schools, principal has a vision, and you may or may not know it. At our school, if you ask the kids what our focus is, they would say the same thing. So when they tweet things about our school, they'll tweet it with the hashtag Poteet Strong. It took on a life of its own, wouldn't you say?
It sure did.
That we never would have thought, and the principal never would have thought. So that ties to our big three campus goals of being college ready and accomplished and community. So you put all those together and then make this real strong campus. Our kids probably could tell you our three objectives, our three goals, and they absolutely would know Poteet Strong.
Okay. Now, and either one of you, this question for either one of you guys, how does your campus recognize or celebrate those implementing strategies and supporting the campus vision? Like, how you what do you think you look for in the students?
What we look for in the students, or how we celebrate,
or how you celebrate or implement it, or how you go about implementing it.
Well, one of the things we do is one of the assistant principals produces the newsletter, and she gives shout outs, I suppose is the best common term, to teachers that have cool programs, or that their kids have done something impressive, or just things that we see in classroom walkthroughs. So every member of the staff gets to celebrate, look what we saw in Algebra 1 today.
And I know also, as I'm doing walkthroughs in classes, if I see something that's really good, I make sure that I either, one, tell the teacher right then, or I send the teacher an email, or make sure that I send it to Miss Williams, who does the newsletter, so that it can be put, hey, look at these great things, so that we're reinforcing the idea of what we want our teachers to accomplish.
Okay. And I know we touched on this earlier by saying both of you guys kind of help implement or come up with the vision. What role does the school community have in creating the campus vision?
That's probably an area that we're weakest in, that we need to, one of our goals, our three main goals are: we are accomplished, we want to do well, we are college ready, and we are community. And that's probably an area that we really could. We do have a very strong parent base because of our excellence in extracurriculars. Our band boosters and our athletic boosters are very involved, but trying to get them involved in what we do in the school is always harder. When they get to the high school level, that's something that you constantly battle, is getting those parents involved. But it's also something, they'll come up with ideas or programs that they would like to see implemented, and they're not scared or afraid to contact the principal and offer suggestions, which is definitely taken into consideration.
One of the, as far as community goes, our principal assigned a staff member, asked a staff member to be the president of the Poteet PTA. So when that happens, then it changes the focus of the PTA. It doesn't become, it's really centered around the school and what's happening in the school. So this teacher then turned around and worked on membership, but also worked on bringing the parents back into the school. So they planned events to get parents in the school. I think the next one they're having how parents can help freshmen and sophomore students be college ready. So we'll have our advanced academics person give a program. So when you bring those kinds of programs and you bring them through organizations like PTA, that's unusual in high school, or at least it has been for our school, but there's been this new focus on that. So I think that's all part of bringing people in. We know we have a strong booster club. We know we have a strong band booster club, and the parents are very involved in those activities. That said, the kids who are not athletes or not musicians, our principal has worked really to get those parents into the schoolhouse and to help show our goals to that parent.
Okay, so when you guys are talking parents, is it easier here at, I guess, what's the demographics here at Mesquite Poteet?
We are right about a third between Black, white, and Hispanic. We have a slightly higher Hispanic population, but it is very close to a third. We have approximately 60% of our students who are on free and reduced lunch, which has increased from 40% 6 years ago. So it is that part of the demographic is quickly changing, and we're getting more students that come from an economically disadvantaged background.
Okay. So now I guess my next question would be, what impact does the campus vision have on the morale of the campus?
Well, just in t-shirts alone, it's had an impact that we have had, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 different Poteet Strong t-shirts. Everybody gets that. It is so simple, so easy that everybody looks for ways for them to tweet or put on Instagram this thing, whatever this thing or event was, hashtag Poteet Strong. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
That I think they work toward that.
Yeah, it really has taken on just a culture of itself. You know, we put it out there, Poteet Strong, and the kids just ran with it. Teachers ran with it. You can see it in the hallways. We had big banners made. Students put them in their classrooms.
Oh,
teachers,
there's a banner.
There's one there.
There we go.
But teachers put them in their classrooms. A lot of our athletic programs kind of adopted that as their athletic theme as well.
Okay.
What's interesting is this year I've seen tweets that say hashtag Poteet Stronger. So when that kind of vision, it's not just a shift, it's evolving. It's evolving to, look, we don't want to be strong, it's just stronger. And that's unusual. We haven't kind of kept the same vision for as many years as we have. This was new for us to not keep the vision for more than 1 year. And this is our 3rd year with Poteet Strong. And it's part of who Poteet is now.
Okay. I know that you guys said, you guys mentioned something about the hashtag, put it on Twitter, the Facebook. How do you guys, I know this kind of going away from the vision a little bit, but how do you guys feel about technology in the classroom? How do you guys kind of feel about that?
I think it's a very important part of it. You know, everything that these students are doing now revolves around technology. They are way better at it than a lot of our teachers. And so we constantly try and find ways. Thankfully, we work in a district that has technology facilitators. And so Poteet has a technology facilitator who is available to us anytime, that is constantly emailing out, here's a great idea that I found, or here's a resource that you can use, here's this technology. And our district's not afraid to spend money on technology. So we have multiple Chromebook carts and laptop carts, and we have a multimedia library, 2 computer labs that teachers can use here, teachers have mobile slates where they can walk around and be interactive with the students. Our science labs have new technology. So it's something that we're constantly looking to improve in, because we know that students become more engaged when there's more technology, but it's also, that's the way of the future, and we've got to meet that need for that student.
And one thing I've did in classroom for is games, is the Kahoot. The Kahoot thing has been great for me in the classroom that involves technology. It's something about kids having, because if you walk in the hall between the bell, you see the headphones, you see the Twitter, they're tweeting all day long. And so just something about when they're engaged with the technology in their hands and it's used for fun, it's unstoppable. And when kids are having fun, we know they're actually learning.
Yeah. Our kids feel like they're being punished when we ask them to put their phones up. Their phones are such an integral part of their day that if you can find an activity where they're actually using their phones, that will keep them engaged. Kahoot is one, Nearpod is another. There are several apps and websites that we have teachers who use.
Okay. Well, I think that's been pretty good. I want to thank you guys for your time. I'm sorry putting you guys on the spot.
It's all right.
Very briefly.
Happy to help.
But thank you guys very much for doing this. Okay?
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.